Hi everyone, it's Cass. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am bringing you my January 2024 setup in my A5 Stalogy. This might be a little bit premature in the month of December to be posting my January setup. However, since I've set this up, I really need to start putting things in here. And so I wanted to share it before I had any kind of like pen to distract from the setups and to just really share like what my thoughts are going to be moving into the 2024 planner season. If you have watched my 2024 planner stack, I pretty much was 99.999% sure that I was going to use the A5 Stalogy, and yes, I am confirming here and now that I'm going to use the A5 Stalogy as my primary bullet journal, primary planner, primary everything planner. Now, I will be filming a video with this. This is my B6 Wonderland 222 and B6 bullet journal combo that I'm really affectionately calling my 2-book planner system. The only reason why I can bullet journal so far in advance is because I have a 2-book planner system that involves a future planner like this one. So I will be doing a flip of this and just kind of talking about how this whole 2-book system has been working for me and how I'm going to be carrying it forward. The other thing is, if you've watched the 2024 planner stack, I was really unsure of, like, if I go with the B6, am I going to do the B6 future planner? If I go with the A5, am I going to do a B6 future planner? Or am I going to try and, like, make it a little bit more smaller because of how big this is? And yes, this is going to, like, go with me every day to work. I think I've come up with a vastly different solution. And I'm still brainstorming that idea. So when I come out with that, I will be sure to let you know. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. This is the same Moterm Stalogy, let's see, cover that I've had in the past videos that you've seen before. And so I've set up my 2024 Stalogy that's going to be for the first 6 months of the year. So I just put some sterling ink business cards in there because they all fit pretty cute. I did have to bust out my 2024 the Copy Monsters Co. sticker and put it right there. I have had this like sheet of stickers. I think it's actually right here. I've purposefully kept it in my like sticker folder where all my functional stickers live. I've had this sticker sheet since 2022, since I bought my first Hobonichi cousin, and I was like, you can't quit using the stickers now. So I've got one more year of this sticker sheet. So I just let it live there until I'm ready to use it again. All right, on here is actually a Post-it note that I got from Paper Minty Studio forever ago. I don't think she does Post-it notes in her shop. If she does, you have to pay attention to her Instagram because she'll do monthly releases or like new planner collections, and she'll just do a launch of the collection and then close down the shop in between. So you just kind of have to pay attention to her Instagram if you're interested in her stuff. But she had these gingham pattern washi tapes that I went crazy for. She had these gingham pattern Post-it notes that I went crazy for. And so I've just used my bullet journal like key, and I've always just put it on this front page because I've done washi dashboards before in Stalogies, and it's really time consuming. And I just can never think of anything really worthwhile to put on this page aside from like introductory stuff. So anyway. Okay, now this is just a flip of the 2024 setup. I've put my zone cleaning, just kind of like check boxes right here in this priorities box. And I'm still planning on doing like monthly favorites and review in this section. So I think that's how I'm going to use that quarterly page. Okay, so this is all still the same from that 2024 planner video. Future log, reading log, and now we flip to my first January page. So the supplies that I have used are from all over the place, but I have been a subscriber of the Sterling Ink subscription kits. Now this will be my third year. This will be my third year of doing the subscription kit, my third January now. I started way back when she first launched these, and I was like comparing vellums the other day because I had so many vellums I was going through. I can honestly say like the quality of her subscription kits have gotten better and better and better, and she's using like better materials now, better printing now. Like, it's so good. So if you're on the fence about the Sterling Ink sub kit, don't be. It's so good. I don't have any promo codes or any affiliation with Sterling Ink. I've just been a fan of her stuff for this long. Okay, so, but what I do is I wait for the sub kit like freebie to be announced. She always posts like a preview of what the sub kit is going to be based off of like the calendar page. And once I know the primary color, that's when I begin my big brainstorm of what I'm going to be incorporating into my spreads. I was so happy to see that she incorporated this navy color so heavily. I don't think she's done a color quite this dark before, like so prominently, which I'm in love with. Maybe she did like for November one year, but this year she hasn't done one that was like this dark, and I'm so excited. So I decided to do the Tombow number 526 as my primary like accent color. And then I'm doing a secondary accent color in, of course, Tombow 992 because it's just that good with everything. So with those two markers, then I selected this Buffalo Check washi from Lauren Phelps Designs. I'm sorry, I don't remember the specific color for this one, but the Buffalo Check washi is just a staple on her website. And as I was kind of like decorating, laying out stickers, I knew I wanted some girls. So I typically find some girls either from Paper Minty Studios or right here I have some Pion PET tape. So that's what I used for this one because there were a lot of girls with blue on them. So I really wanted to play up that blue theme. And then because you'll see how I incorporated this. Not a lot of this one, but this is some PET tape that I got from the washitapeshop.com. And this is currently like on the Washi Tape Shop. So if you end up liking this PET tape and how I used it very sparingly in this one, but I think I'll try and incorporate it throughout the month, then that's where you can get it. So I have chapter 1 written out, and then this first, not written out, that is stamped. I cannot write that neatly. And then this is like my calendar one-pager at a glance of like important dates and stuff. And I've just really enjoyed that like bullet journal style calendar. And of course I kind of put my decor around. So then flip the page and I have my full view calendar. And what I'm going to be doing with this calendar, this is not for like any date specific or planning specific things, but this is going to be my gratitudes, my daily gratitudes. Still working on that practice. I've tried several different spreads, and for now, the just like plain calendar spread is really what's working for me. The other cool thing is, so I actually used every single piece of the subscription kit this month, so I don't have like any blank sheets to show you, but actually, you know what? Let me show you in my folder. I typically use these kinds. Oh, it is this one. Okay. So that folder just lives in my Stalogy, in this back pocket right here because it houses like all the functionals that I use. But this was like a new sticker sheet that Sterling Ink included in the sub kit this month. And I'm really, really, really hoping she does it every month because wow, was this convenient. So she's calling it the subscription date sampler sticker sheet. And I'm really hoping that means it's like a permanent fixture. Because when she launched the undated common planners, she released sticker packs and I bought several of them, which I use all the time in so many different calendars and so many different planners that I have because I just love bullet journal style functional stickers. I can't write neatly to save my life. So this one included like everything that you need. So she had the weekday header for monthly overview spread. That's what I used here. The month sticker, put it right there, and I have other month stickers that I use. Date numbers for overview spread, date numbers for weekly overview spread. That was always included in the sub kit, but just never in a sheet like this. And then weekday stickers for weekly overview spread. But she also includes like those beautiful cursive ones. So anyways, this was just like a super surprise for me as someone who like uses the death out of functional stickers. And I was able to use pretty much everything. Okay, on this sheet, I have two separate calendars. Now, I think the last time that I did flip through of Stalogy, I didn't include this spread. But I was doing it a long time ago in my B6 Stalogy. Let's see if I can find it. Here's an old B6 Stalogy that I absolutely loved. So I didn't do a good job of this one, clearly, but I did an emoji page and a meals page. And then in my Stalogy, in my notebooks this year that you'll see in the flip coming soon, I do an emoji page and a meals page. So this is just a fun way for me, because I have so many character stickers, to track my mood. This is basically my version of a mood tracker. And then I do a meal tracker in just the sense that I want to see what I've been eating and just kind of get ideas from past months to make for dinners in future months. Do I have a good... Did I do well in October? Yeah. Oh, this one was completely filled out. So this is kind of like what it looks like at the end of me filling it out. So just kind of flip the orientation of the page because of the A5 size, but I'm going to be bringing forward the emojis and the meals into the A5 size. And then this idea I have gotten from Doxina from forever ago. So if you're a Stalogy user, I'm assuming you know who Doxina is, because she really is like the premier inspiration for a lot of people when they start their Stalogies. But she has different gratitude sections specifically for her children. So I thought I really enjoyed that concept, and so I've done it ever since I saw her put it in her planners. And so I have one for my husband and one for my son. And then my sleep tracker, I'll be honest that my sleep tracker really is my least utilized tracker of all of them. I'm really bad about tracking my sleep, but I know that I do like to track my sleep, so I've never done away with the spread. I just need to get, back in the habit of inputting my sleep into the sleep tracker. So this is just an example of how you can see how I used pieces from the sub kit, the washi deco, sub kit. There's the Pion PET tape. So these are really how I utilize, a mixture of all of these different things. And I could incorporate my primary and my secondary color markers in here. All right, and now we get to my weekly spreads. So the main difference that I'm going to be trying in the month of January versus how I've been doing it in my 2-book planner system, again, I'll film that pretty soon, is I wanted to put the daily pages back with the weekly pages. I didn't want to separate them anymore. So that's what I have done with my weekly setup. Now, my weekly setup, I'm still just obsessed with the stacked weekend layout. I like to do vertical planning, and I decided to do 2 vertical boxes so that way I could put my to-do lists in advance of like home and work to-dos. And then I've got a little inbox section down here that is really helpful for me. So this one is this week, so I can put any like big things that happen this week, to-dos that I need to worry about that don't necessarily fit in one of those, the meal prep that I'm planning for that week, and then what I'm planning for my cleaning schedule. And then I have now gone back to my daily pages. So I came up with this system way back in the Stalogy days. So this is how it looked back then. But basically, I would do an inbox Alistair method on one side of the page, or one side of the spread. And so then in the Alistair method, if you're not sure what that is, I'm listing out the days of the week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you know the drill. And then that little caret is to signify that it's a thing that I needed to move forward. And then I can use all of my bullet journal signifiers. So when I have completed a task, when I've migrated a task, an appointment, an event, and I'm basically bringing this back. This little inbox that I have this week in to do, those were things that I just incorporated back down here. So I didn't need a whole page anymore when I brought this back. And then this was some vellum from the sub kit. And now I'm into my 1 day per page dailies. And so there should be enough for every single day of the week. And then now we are on week 2. So really that's the plan, I want to try this out again and really put the daily pages to use. My thought process is, and why I wanted to get this filmed sooner than the beginning of January, to hopefully give you some inspiration, but also because I do need to fill these parts out. So this is kind of like the stuff that I, you know, as things come up and that I'm brainstorming about, I can kind of put down into the calendar. And then my plan, and this is what I did when I was in daily pages here, I used to split it up because I just didn't have that much going on. But my plan is to then, when I'm ready to sit down and do daily, like my dailies, my daily to-dos and possibly some journaling, I'm going to translate, you know, highlight what the big things are from this week into the Alistair method. And then when it's time for my dailies, I can check off what's going on with the week and then put it on my daily to-dos. And so that's really what I repeated. And here's the other inbox. Week 3. These stickers down here, these are Mandy Lynn plans I've had for a long time, and they live in this Coffee Monsters Co. folder. So those are things that I use every week. And so this was that PET tape that I used because I had run out of the Sterling ink stickers. Because I ended up being able to split my Sterling ink stickers up. Here's more of that PET tape. I ended up splitting up my Sterling ink stickers into not only this month in the Stalogy, but I did want to save some stickers for my Faith Planner, which is my Sterling ink common planner. So you'll see more of the Sterling ink stickers in there as well. Okay, and then after this week, I kind of screwed up a little bit. So you'll see what I did. Here's the week. What I forgot to do was I started sticking stickers down and I picked the wrong one. So I had to like move the whole inbox up. So anyways, I just like did the stickers and then I did the inbox at the end after the vellum sheet because I messed up with my stickers, but that's okay. That's why I like Stalogies, because there's just pages for you to have mess ups. Also, what I love about the Stalogy is, let's say I've like completely screwed up a whole spread and I just like can't, you know, put a sticker over it to fix it. I can't white it out to fix it. I've done this several times. I will actually take my double-sided tape and put it on one sheet and then flip the page and like basically tape them together as if they were never there. I've done that in so many different notebooks. Okay, and then here are the last couple days of January and the first part of February. So the other different thing that I did was I just did the January days. Instead of doing out the whole week, I made a special birthday spread. This is something that I've had for forever. I just want pens and notebooks and stationery for my birthday. It's a little journaling card from the Coffee Monsters Co. And I've had this vellum from the Coffee Monsters Co. for over a year, and I never used it. And that's like become a big thing for me, is like really trying to see what I have and use what I have. I use the emoji stickers all the time, but like the supplementary things like the washi, like those are hard to buy. Most of the time you have to pre-order her washi, and I have a ton. I'm not kidding you. I have a ton of the Coffee Monsters Co. washi that I'm not using, and so I'm going to try and find ways that I can incorporate more of the washi and more of the fun stuff into my planner spreads this year. So we'll see how successful I am at that. But so I think I'm going to like this. I think I'm going to like having everything together in like one section of the book, and then having, the remainder of the book open and available for the things that I'm going to need room for, and always having the back pages ready and available to make whatever kinds of spreads I want out of them. These are more going to be the collections pages. Wow. So I really hope this was interesting to you. I hope this gave you some inspiration for how I'm going to be using January and how I've set up my weeks. It really is me returning to like my original Stalogy days of doing like week, inbox, and then dailies all in a row. This was just a system that worked for me really well, and I had so much fun decorating these pages. This was all 2022 when I was doing these ones. So yeah, I'm excited to kind of like bring that energy back into the Stalogy this year and just really go back to what I know is going to work for me. All right, thank you so much. I hope that wasn't too chaotic for you, that you found some good inspiration for how I plan on setting up my Stalogy for January, for the month of January. And then, like I said, I will do a more detailed flip of how I kind of balance my planning between 2 different books at a time. And that way you can kind of get some inspiration for the new year as well. I just know at this stage what works for me, what doesn't work for me, and what works for me the best is going to be like really just the notebook style, the empty bullet journal style, really putting my own flair to things and having the room and the flexibility to kind of create spreads and things as I need them or as I don't need them. Follow me on my social media if you would like. I'm on Twitter and Instagram, and yeah, let me know what you think about January. It's coming up fast. You know how these videos end. I'll talk to you later. Bye.